Any tips for presenting furniture designs? I would say that it's really the same thing. We have a drawing set up in Condoc. If I go back to design mode and take a look at like my interior, so that lets me kind of see inside of this. Let me make sure. Do we have? I thought I put furniture. Yeah. Okay. So we've got furniture in here. So here's our furniture. Now, something that you're going to want to keep in mind when you're representing furniture is sometimes, will this chair render in plan the way you want it to? Will, just taking a simple, top-down parallel projection view, is that symbol the best representation of that chair? If it's not, then you need to make a 2D graphic. And that's where you just draft the 2D symbol and insert that into this 3D object. So, but let's just assume that this is going to be exactly what we want it to be. And I'm going to go back into our design mode. And what we're going to do is rattle off a furniture plan. So I'll activate my plan generator. This is new construction. We have only one level, no basement. And for this one, we're just going to make a furniture plan. And let me look at the presentation plan too. Let's click on Setup Project. All right, so now let's go and take a look at what we created. The plan generator rattled off some scenes, and now we can go look at let me save this. We'll go to Furniture Plan 01 Light. And see, now that's one of the furniture plan scenes. So this is what I'm getting at, is that is what your drawing is going to look like. If you want that to look a little bit different, you could certainly make a 3D object and a 2D graphic. So you've got light, heavy. Let me update all of our camera views. That way we're not going to have to keep on doing our zoom extents. All right, so there's heavy. There's hatch A, and last we have hatch B. So there's hatch A, and what it is hatch B is heavy. Hatch B uses a watermark mask style. A watermark mask style is pretty heavy on your graphics card. So I've got screen recording going on. I'm broadcasting on Join Me. I've got a webcam running. So I got a lot of action going on here. So it's not too surprising I got that bug splat. But anyway, it's always good to save anytime you run any script. So anyway, so here's our furniture plan. So let's try something here with our chair. Let me go back to our design mode, and we're going to set up a 2D graphic for this. So let me just kind of look at inside here, and inside of this particular chair, I'm going to hide the rest of the model. This is my 3D object. All right, so I need to assign the layer 3D object to that chair. Now, I want to also draw a 2D graphic. So let's just say that maybe my 2D graphic is something like this. And I mean, that's pretty generic, but it's maybe it could be something like that, like a couch. You don't want to have all the cushions and everything happening. So, maybe you just do something like this for your 2D graphic. But you're going to need to assign this, make it into a group, assign the layer 2D graphic, and then, it needs to be positioned right where that chair is, like that, right? So that's going to be your 2D graphic representation. So I'm going to just go back here to, let me go to my scenes and go to our furniture plan light, and see, that's really easy to swap out and get the drawings to look the way you want them to. So you can use the fluffiest, puffiest couch, but when you take a snapshot of it from above, it's you want it to be this nice, clean graphic symbol. So we have that ability to do that by using a 2D graphic or a 3D object. So let me save this. I'm going to hop back into layout, and I've just been kind of running with this demo presentation. Let's add a furniture plan over here. So I'll go to my furniture plan, Condoc drawings, and let's just grab like a 1/4 inch furniture plan and drag and drop that. Now, exactly the same setup. I'm just going to go to my document setup, relink this file right back to our garage file. Always want to make sure that you do save it. And see there, it didn't quite give me the automatic update, so I'm just going to hit update. Let that auto render, and then we'll have our drawing set right in place. All right, there it is. Okay, so now all I need to do is kind of stretch this guy out, and then I end up with, you know, all my different hatches, and those aren't showing up real nice because I've got layout on a low quality setting. If we export it, this will all clean up, but you can see there we've got our 2D graphic. So like this would be a good argument for a 2D graphic is to get rid of all this line work here. Like we want to see that chair in 3D, but we don't want to see all that line work in our plan. So, you know, we could really simplify that chair. So that is the idea, though, behind 3D objects, 2D graphics, and I think those are some good tips on creating your furniture plans.